putt's this distance, Rick. That one there, I've got a bit of a length left on this one to bring it home for a par, and I might be a bit nervous on that. But we do find a lot of recreational golfers, they get so wound up about holing it, they really neglect to think about what they're leaving themselves after they hit this putt, and that can cause some unforced errors and some doubles and triples.
Correct. So we've talked about this in some other videos about expectation management, right? I'm not sure exactly how far this is. It's well over 30 feet of what's the make rate on the PGA Tour is very, very slim.
Very low.
Okay. Yet what you said was interesting is that I don't necessarily like to visualize I miss a putt. Don't get me wrong. But in this case, we have an uphill putt. If I leave it 2 feet short versus 3 feet by, I know the two feet short never would have gone in.
Yep.
But that 3-footer downhill, there's a challenge with that comes with it. We're trying to 2-putt. I get that part. It goes in, it's bonus. So expectation management's first. We don't expect to make it. Yet I don't mind people thinking of the speed they wanted to hit it at, but it may be that you're going to be a foot to 2 feet short. In this case, that would be a better leave. It's like an approach shot, right?
Yeah.
What part of the green would be a better leave?
Yeah.
This is just a micro part of that.
And this is just keeping in mind that great putts can still finish short is totally okay.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, if you're tapping in from par, but your friends gave you some stick because you left it short, your putt short, that's far better than running it 4 foot past and them saying, great putt, at least you gave it a chance, and then missing the next.
Exactly, right? Lowest score wins.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have to manage our expectations and say, what's the best way to 2-putt this?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, but I still want freedom in the stroke. So this is not about steering it or anything. So how would you change your visualization? Like, that was a good stroke you made.
Yeah.
It ran too far.
Yeah.
I sometimes will change the target in my mind, maybe move it up 18 inches, 2 feet, and still stroke it to that point with freedom, than saying, I better leave it short if I want to. So that's where it's a little challenging for people, knowing that they want an uphill putt, and their last thought is, okay, I can leave it short, and then they leave it 6 feet short.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I still want freedom to a target.
Yeah.
I tend to pull the target a little closer to me, and then putt to that target, knowing I now have more wiggle room if it goes past.
Yeah, I like to use the analogy of throwing a ball into a bucket, right? If you put a bucket in front of us and we're going to throw it in, it would have quite a bit of pace. But if you think about throwing a ball to get it stopping on top of something, that completely changes your idea around performing the motion. So what I like to do is I think about the cup as a disc that I want the ball to stop on, not a hole that I want the ball to go in.
Oh, I like that.
So that completely changes your intention around the speed. And as I'm setting up, very similar to lawn bowls, if you're familiar to that, if you imagine the cup as a jack, and we did a great video over there on chipping, just using the right hand to get a feel. If I'm trying to get the ball to just stop as close to that jack as possible, close to the hole on top of that disc as possible, I've got a far better chance of leaving it closer rather than trying to hit the jack or get it in the hole. And I think as I step up over the putt here, if I visualize that, that works incredibly well.
Wonderful. Yeah. Let's do it then.
Okay, right, straight in. So it's, as I'm over the ball, I'm just thinking about, instead of a hole that I want the ball to go in, which is sometimes easy to do when you've got a big old flag in there, I'm thinking about a disc that I'm going to get that ball to stop on. Distance was great, now in line with the pin, and it's going to be a much easier putt to get it in.
Exactly.
Love it.
Thanks for watching this video. YouTube thinks that you would benefit from watching this one next. So click that card and it could be the tip that you need to take your game to the next level. I'll see you next time.